Okay, guys. Many of you are actually looking for templates to make resume, right? And then most of you are using a very simple resume or CV, which is based on Word program, and the format is like you created the format yourself or you have modified on somebody else uh, resume, right? So I actually have a folder which has about 590 templates of a brochure type. Okay, the main thing you want to know is when you are trying to apply for a job, your resume is your marketing tool. Okay, the first impression people are going to get about you is from your resume, how it looks like. Okay, if you send a resume which is like 10, 15 pages long, nobody in the right mind is going to open this resume and read through page by page. And many of the times, right, when your resume is multiple pages long, I can tell you from my experience of working 28 years, you are just repeating the same points over and over again in many places. Okay, maybe you work as a process engineer in company A, so you have your role and responsibilities. Then you work as a process engineer in company B, similar role and responsibilities. Then you go and join as a process or equipment engineer in company C, almost similar role and responsibilities. So over and over and over, you are just copying and pasting and creating such a long resume, which nobody is going to read. Okay, you must understand for every vacancy, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people are going to apply. Okay, if I am the HR or staffing executive in that company, okay, I'm going to receive so many resume from so many people. My objective is to maybe shortlist maybe 10 to 20 candidates at best. I don't even think it's going to be 20, maybe less than 10 candidates, okay, which I think is good. And I'm going to send to the hiring manager, ask him to review, and then we will select from there to call. Logically, it's like that, okay, because I have been in a position of hiring before. So the HR executive bring about 10 resumes and send to me. And I look through, I say, okay, I call these four candidates for interview. Okay, you see the problem people have to understand is in the marketplace. Okay, unless you are applying for a very unique position, which your skill set is the only one in Malaysia, nobody else have that skill set, is fine. But when you come to similar jobs like average, I mean the normal jobs, right, like engineering or administration, most of the people have the similar kind of qualification. Doesn't matter which university you study, right? You can't be the person who studies something else very different from the rest of the crowd. Okay, first thing first. Secondly, your experiences in most of the factories are roughly the same. It's very rare to find one person who has got a experience with a one type of machine which is so great and so unique that he outshine everybody else. Even if you are that category, how are you going to grab the attention? You can't be grabbing the attention by sending a long resume. So the stuffing people are not going to read all the resume. They will open a few. Okay. And then if it catches their eye, they might go through the details of this resume and see better what is inside. Okay. If the moment they open the resume and the resume looks already like 5, 6 pages long, the font is so small, right? And nothing exciting about the resume. They'll say, okay, you see, these people are human beings. They'll say, okay, later I see again. The see again may not happen for you. Correct or not? So see again might not happen for you. So you end up sending here, sending there, sending left, sending right. I have people who come to me and tell me, Sifu, I have sent 500 application, nothing happened. I wonder if you're doing 500 application, nothing happened. You better tarik break and then sit down and think. You can't be doing the same thing over and over again and then expecting a different result. You understand not? Okay, there is a little bit of change that has to be done. Okay, you have to troubleshoot the problem. Maybe your resume is okay. Okay, maybe you have some other issues. Okay, maybe I don't know, right? Some background check or something like that that didn't work out. So you have to be a bit more pragmatic and understand hiring is actually a marketing activity. You are marketing yourself. Okay, so many people are there. So you cannot send a resume which is from 1980s or 1990s format. I don't want to open. Okay, actually on my desktop I have a few resume that have been sent to me. I don't want to open. I don't want to embarrass anybody. Okay, but some of the resume is like so outdated and old-fashioned. Okay, nobody's gonna read. Trust me, right? Not for the salary like below 20 to 30K or 40K salary. You send 20 pages resume, nobody's gonna read. The longer it is doesn't mean the more better you are. Okay, you are trying to send a marketing tool to grab attention for people to call you for interview. During the interview, you go and talk lah. Okay, you go and cerita whatever you want to talk. You want to say you can fly to the moon. Okay, in the interview you go and talk. Okay, but whatever you put in the resume, if it's too long, nobody's gonna read. And in the interview, you can prepare better. Instead of just going to talk, you can bring some slides. Okay, print out some slides, or have a because most of the interview place, I don't think they allow you to bring in your laptop to show anything, right? You are going almost empty-handed with your certificates. But if you can, right, show some slides, okay. And if your salary is even higher, you are applying for something greater. Please make a YouTube, okay, clip about yourself. You can talk and the clip, okay, and explain your abilities. Not necessary you have to send only a resume. You can, those days people used to send a CD. Okay, I know of people who have applied for very very high positions those days. Okay, CEO of a multinational company based in overseas. We actually make a CD, a DVD, and send. Okay, all the achievement is like a movie. We make a profile movie out of the person. Okay, and then we elaborate everything in about like 7 to 8 minutes video clip. So that is beyond. Most of us are not applying for that kind of job. Most of us are applying normal job lah. I say normal job. Okay, so please make the resume catchy. So initially I actually put up all of this in my mega box. Okay, I have a lot of online storage, so I tried on mega box. I put it there. A few people approached me. I gave them the link. They went and opened. Even when I opened the link in mega box, it seems like I have to sift through one by one to see how the resume looks like. So I moved it all to my Google Drive. Reason why I did that in Google Drive is in Google Drive, once I share the folder with you, right? Once I share the folder with you, you see this button here, you this button here, okay, these three dots, sorry. You go click, you type view details. And then as you sift through one by one, on the right hand side, the resume design will actually pop up. The resume design will pop up. So you can actually go through all this resume and see which one it looks nice to your eyes, pleasing to your eyes. Okay, and as far as possible, please don't make your resume very gaudy, right? Very colorful, too colorful. Somebody recently sent me a pink, neon pink resume. I think that person will never get hired for the rest of eternity. The moment you open the resume, our eyes are so painful to just to look at the resume, right? Right? Don't send that kind of funny colors, right? Sometimes the color is so laid back, like this one here, right? You take a look. Sorry, just now there was one more. This one light blue pastel color. It doesn't grab people's attention. If you are the only person being invited to send a resume, fine, you send like this. But if you are competing at others, okay, at least make something that is grab the attention. Like this gray color, I don't know how it's gonna work out, right? The person who open it also don't have enough contrast to see your words. So be very alert on how your resume looks like. If you yourself received your resume, would you read it? Be honest, right? So your current resume, if you yourself are hiring for people and people send you the exact same resume that looks like yours, would you actually spend time to read it? Remember, as a staffing executive or hiring executive, you got so many things to do at work. So that person is not going to sit down there and then open one by one, 400, 500 resume. compare all the candidate, because in the marketplace most of the candidate are the same. Okay, let's be very frank about it, right? As far as we like to think we are unique, we are unique, we are wonderful person, but there's not much difference between us and other people in terms of skills and ability. We have to recognize this fact. We cannot continue to say, oh, I am greater than the rest. It's not going to happen. Okay. So let me open one of these resume and show you how to edit. What I need to do is, once you get the folder, you right click, you go to download. Okay. The thing will download. Okay. It is finished downloading. Okay. Now you can right click, you can double click this and it will open in Google Word, I think Google Documents. Google Documents is a pain to actually edit. You better open the normal Word program. Okay, you open the normal Word program, it'll open up. Okay, I'm using a black dark theme for my Word. That's why it looks black, right? But actually, I convert it to the format that most people actually use their Word. Let me go and convert it to become white theme. Okay, white theme. So most people are actually using Word in this format. So this is actually how that format looks like. Okay, so you can actually move around these items. These items you can move around. Okay, sometimes the alignment is out a bit. You can move around a little bit. Okay, you can change, put your name in. Okay, maybe your name is uh, okay. Okay, keep the name short. Don't go and put Anna Lucky, Anna Prumpan, everything you put there, including the kampung where your ancestors originated from. You see, we want the resume to be a marketing tool. We want people to be able to call us by our first name. Your full name, all you find somewhere down there and put. Okay, okay, mechanical. So the address you can change. Let's say you just leave the address like that. Example, okay, for example, right? And then you see this resume is a very simple resume. Okay, sometimes you will find some of the template actually have copyright template at .net. Don't worry about this. You just go to um, I think you right click this. Okay, it says footer. Basically, you are editing the footer lah. Okay, if you want, you can put copyright your name or you just delete it. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. Okay, we are editing the footer, and then there's a button here. You go and click close, so the footer will disappear. Some of the templates have this, some of the templates don't have this. Okay, some of the templates are from multiple sources, right? So you can just make it look nice. Okay, so then you see some the pattern you can keep changing, right? Education. So maximum 2 pages. Maximum 2 pages, my friends. Please. Okay. In 2 pages, if you cannot sell yourself, that means you are a very long-minded person. You like to cerita, cerita, cerita. You cannot summarize what you can do. Okay, make it simple. This is a marketing tool. Okay, and then the photo. Photo, please don't go and take the IC photo. You got a copy of that, and then you put that there. Doesn't work. Okay, take a photo, because you see, if I ask you to go and post on Facebook or social media, happily you will snap out, you will pull out your phone, you will snap all kind of picture, apply all kind of filter, and you'll upload in Instagram and Facebook and everywhere. Everybody does that, not only you. So when it comes to resume, at least spend some time. Okay, you can compose a short, wear a blazer. Okay, you are applying. If you are applying for a serious job like accountancy. Okay, I mean these jobs we expect people to be a bit more nerdy lah, nerdy. Okay, a little bit more serious in their demeanor. You have to portray that. Okay, in the way your photo even looks like. Find blazer, wear the blazer on. Okay, and then snap the photo, smile. Okay, don't send a photo that looks like is a police identification parade photo. Cannot. Okay, whatever filter you want to apply, right? Make it look nice, appealing. Okay, and then look at the angle, don't look straight. Okay, you are trying to give the best photo for yourself, so that people look at it and say, oh, pleasing, I don't mind to have this kind of person working for me. Okay, looks decent, not nice. Okay, we are not selling our looks, but looks decent enough. Okay, I want to hire this person. I want to call this person for interview. So you got to make that effort. Okay, you got to make that effort, and you can change the photo around. Okay, there are so many tools that you can use online. Okay, to make a circle photo. If you can't change the circle photo, you want to put a square photo, go ahead lah, no problem. Okay, don't crank yourself up with this photo thing lah. Okay, so you go through your resume very nicely, everything done. Then what you do is you go to export. You export as uh, PDF. Okay, export as PDF. So you click PDF, it will create a PDF for you, right? So maybe just put a sample, sample PDF. Okay, so publish it. Okay, and then this PDF actually opens up like this. You see, when it opens up as a PDF, it's easy. It looks very neat, very nice in whichever what do you call platform you send, whether it's a phone or it's an email. The layout will look similar. The layout will look crisp. Okay, so then is actually how you make a good resume. Spend some time, think about it. Okay, I have seen people send me resume, spelling also mistake. Okay, spelling mistake is still forgivable lah. Okay, to be very honest, forgivable to some degree lah. Okay, but it shows that you never proofread your resume. Okay, so spelling mistake, and then the year of employment also wrong, right? And then when you are putting in your education, put the highest education first, then the second highest. Okay, and stop at college. No need to put sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, tadika, all no need to put. Okay, people know you have gone through all that to go to college, right? And then your employment also put the latest. Okay, put present. If you're not interested to put a salary there, don't put. Nowadays, people don't actually put salary. When you go for the interview, right? People ask you, what kind of salary are you expecting? You must ask them back. What does the this position normally pay? Ask them so that they can tell you a number. Then you grab that number. Grab the higher part of the number. If the HR says or the hiring manager says this job normally pays like about 4 to 6 thousand, you ask for 6,000 instead of you putting a number, right? Sometimes I have had cases where I've sent people for interview and he asked for 8,000, and then the HR actually pity him and told him actually this job pays up to 11,000. Why don't you put 10.5K? Then it's easy for us to discuss and negotiate and get the salary. And he actually ended up with 11 point something K salary. You think about it. Okay. And then don't undersell yourself. Yeah, I know we are all a bit eager to get a job. Okay. But when we portray ourselves as very desperate, and then it doesn't come out to be correct. The vibes we send out is all upside down. Okay, so this is actually how you are going to make a resume. Okay, second part, when I have the time or when you contact me to get the link for this folder, I will give you another YouTube link on how to use LinkedIn. Okay, many people apply work in other websites, something street, I don't want to mention, right? And then they keep applying, submitting, they hardly get called. I tell you, why don't you try to use LinkedIn, Indeed, all these newer platforms. LinkedIn is very good because that is a social media for professionals. Okay. So there's a lot of things you can do in LinkedIn, right? You can connect to your potential hiring manager. You can connect with them earlier. You send the application, and then at the same time you connect with the other person. When they connect, you thank them and be courteous. That is good enough already. You're already starting to establish relationship. So when you go for the interview, you can tell him I'm connected to you via LinkedIn. They will be surprised. So there's a big body of knowledge there lah, what to do with LinkedIn, right? So you understand what we're trying to do. We're trying to market ourselves. Okay, we're trying to market ourselves. with a good resume, with an eye-catching resume. In fact, even this resume, I don't like the color. If somebody send me this and somebody send me a dark blue accent here on this side, this color is dark blue. I rather look at the dark blue. It's more contrast for my eyes. But some people will like this color. Okay. But if somebody send me a 5 pages long resume, okay, not much format, the font is so small, it's gonna be tough. Okay. Most of the hiring managers are also like 40s. Okay, department heads are 40s, some are 50s. Okay, you go and send to them a very, very small font size, which is very difficult to read. They, or is so cramped up, it's going to be all this is going to take away from your application, right? So get the resume done. So what happens is I created this new folder in my Google Drive. I don't want to simply give everywhere Tom, Dick, Harry, and then later somebody goes in and deletes the box lah. All this I don't want. You connect to me first. I want to know who are you. Okay, you send me a WhatsApp. WhatsApp link is in the description. Okay, you add me as a friend in Facebook. Okay, because we got a lot of case of people who don't know how to communicate. I want to know whether you learn how to communicate or not. Sometimes people send me message buta buta. I want job, and in the message comes like 2 o'clock morning, 3 o'clock morning. I want job. What job you want? Who are you? What's your name? Come on, man. Okay, 3 o'clock morning, send me message. I want job. Difficult, man. Okay, so please, okay, connect to my Facebook, right? And then after that, I will send you a link where you get a shared access to the folder. You download lah. You download and do whatever you want with all the resume templates. Okay. So that is the idea. We want to build a community base. Okay. So next time when you already successful, you got hired, please do something back to the community by looking for vacancies. Try to post back into the group. Okay. Don't be just a hit and run, one time benefit after that disappeared. Okay, because I'm not expecting you. It's not a must, but think about it, right? If most of the people don't go around trying to help others to get a job, I think eventually it's going to be tough for more and more people to get a job. On a daily basis, I get easily about 200 to 300 WhatsApp, or maybe less a bit. Okay, I overestimate. It feels like that. Okay, and then a lot of stories, and I don't have time to reply to every one of them. I'm not an employment agent. I don't run any employment agency. Okay, I don't make commission from recommending people anywhere. In fact, normally I just send the resume to people, right? If there is some vacancy, I say, bro, please consider this candidate. That's it, right? And if you are in contact with me, in connection with me, maybe I will say a few more words about you. Say this is a very good candidate. She has been working for, he or she has been working for 20 years or for 15 years. Very well versed in this and that. I promote that way. I am not an employment agent. I am also not in the position to hire anybody. I don't own a company. I'm not a factory owner. I don't own anything. I only own myself. Okay, I think so lah, right? So you all don't send me message say I want job. It's not that I can plug the thing, but if you tell me, bro, or you want to call me whichever way you want, Sifu. Most people call me Sifu because they remember me from my previous Facebook profile, Sifu Penang, right? So people call me and then they say, I'm looking for job. Is there anything you can tell me? Then we can work together, try to find some jobs, look at your resume, adjust a little bit here, adjust a little bit there, then we have a lookout. And majority of you don't even join the Telegram channel. We have a Telegram channel. Telegram channel is happening, right? Some days you will see 20, 30 posts, vacancies. You understand? Not? And then you have to be a bit more gung-ho. Now, some people will send message, PM please. PM please, all you don't dream lah. I will never PM you. Okay, in fact, the Facebook group is made with the intention we don't want people to have this PM please. Please message me. Okay, if you want to ask anything, please message me. And you send a friend request first, because most of the time, if you're not even connected to me, your message will go hide somewhere inside the messenger, Facebook Messenger. PM, please, you are expecting me to spend my time, go and search you up, sometimes message you, the message also don't go through. Sometimes I have cases where I've messaged the person and the person never respond until 2 weeks later. Okay, we have cases like that. There are people who ask me opinion about the resume. I tell them and I tell them, please send me a copy of resume. 6 months later, they come back to me. I have people like that. Okay, so if you're really looking for job, put some effort in, make a good resume first. The start is the resume. The resume not good, very difficult lah. I tell you honestly, with the current scenario, current market, it's gonna be a uphill task and battle for you if your resume is not good. Okay, so enough said. I already nag for nearly, I think, half an hour, 25 minutes. Okay, so please connect to me, send me a WhatsApp, then I will send you the link. Okay, because we don't want this simply spread everywhere, right? And then everybody abuse it. Some people go inside and delete the link lah, delete the thing. Some people might even upload garbage into my box lah. We don't want all that to happen. Okay, thank you very much.